Hey there guys, JoelGamingYT here and welcome back to my FIFA 16 Hartlepool A Road to Glory. Now last episode we obviously played against NOTTS County and we smashed them 5-0. I literally don't know how that happened. Remember that was a second against third game, but now we are starting our FA Cup journey. We are up against Bradford City, who I believe are in League 1. So again, another difficult game for us, and you know, Bradford have the tendency to knock out teams. Remember they beat Arsenal in League Cup in real life, which was you know, being an Arsenal fan, it's a bit of a shame, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I actually put out our my second team, and yeah, 36 minutes into the game, and yeah, that guy again, Nelson Addy. Why is he scoring so many goals? 36 minutes in and we are 1-0 up against Bradford City to start off our FA Cup journey. Just ran through. I don't know what the defender was doing, just stood off, let him get too much space, takes a shot, and the goalkeeper really should be doing better there, but it doesn't matter. Ebby Nelson Addy gets another goal added to his name, and that is actually the half-time whistle. So we're going at half-time 1-0 up, which is absolutely fantastic for us, especially if we want to do well in the cup. But that's how the game actually finished. Small training to an Azevedo, flipping heck, this guy just loves growing. He's now, since he's been at the club, he's now rated 52, and he's only been at the club for a month. Insane. But now we are back into league. We are up against Crawley Town, who are doing quite well. I believe they're in the top 7, which is not too bad, which is why I play this game. It's a do actually revert back to my first team, because the way I have it, I have the first team to play the weekend games, and then obviously midweek games and cup games I use the second team. But there you go, we are back to our first team with Nicky Featherstone, the guy who scores a lot of well, Gerrard-esque goals, really, is why I could say it. Lingdo playing at camp, and obviously Bingham playing up front. And we are actually the top scoring team. We've scored 37 goals. Yes, 37 goals. 2 more than Portsmouth, who are top. And here's Bingham. Is he going to make that 38? You bet he is. In off the post and into the back. And a fantastic goal by Bingham, who, you know, I cannot replace him. He is such a fantastic striker. I think he's probably going to be my first choice striker when we get into League 1. And should we get into League 1, because he is such a fantastic striker. I mean, some of these players are really brilliant and are League 1 worthy. But obviously when we get into the Championship, you know, will Bingham will be as high as 70? You know, will Featherstone be as high as 70? Who knows? But Lingdo, the guy who I play at cam, is scoring another goal. That's a nice finish there into the bottom corner to make it Hartlepool to Crawley Town. You know, to be honest, I was thinking of doing a Crawley Town road to glory, but I think Hartlepool will be better, and that's why I chose Hartlepool, because they can do stuff like that. And that was his 5th goal in the League 2 for Lingdo. So glad I bought him as well. And to round off, Brad Walker, throw goal, plays along to Fenny. A little bit sweaty. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I know I was a little bit sweaty, but I did the same with Brad Walker, for goodness sake, in the last episode. Remember I scored a sweaty goal with Brad Walker from Bissaka. Brad Walker did the same, but this time to Fennick, and to be fair, that's a nice finish by Fennick. Left foot shot. I don't think he's left foot. I think he's actually right foot, and he gets his first goal in League 2 after coming on as a substitution. And that's how the game actually finished. We win by 2-0. Now the problem with this Hartlepool team is the stamina is not as high as, you know, Premier League teams. You know, my Arsenal, you know, in my Arsenal group, I didn't really had to make any substitutions. But as you can see, we played against Bristol Rovers, well, simmed it, and we get a 1-0 victory. They went back down to 10 men, and they missed a penalty as well, which is not good for them. But back into some more training. All 3 of my players grew. Bingham's now rated 65, Raul's Sight is now rated 59, and Azevedo's now rated 53. But now we are up against NOTTS County once again. If you remember in the last episode, I smashed them 5-0. Can I do the same? I'll have to wait and find out. But NOTTS County again, I think this is again the top 3 game. As you can see, back to my, well, same lineup really, but this time we have Brad Walker playing at cam because Lindo was a little bit tired, and so too was Nelson Addy, believe it or not. And yeah, let's get into this game. Can I make it? Can I score the same number of goals I did in the reverse fixture? Well, to start with, we have a penalty in the first 17 minutes of the game. We have a penalty which, you know, it was probably fair. Bingham to step up and take it, and he scores it past Roy Carroll to make it 1-0. As in the first 20 minutes of the game, we are beating Notts County once again by a goal to nil. The question is, are we going to get the same result as last time, or is it going to be completely different? Who knows? We'll have to wait and find out. I know what the final score is, but I don't know how many goals are scored. But do you guys? But I will have to wait till you guys know. Well, first of all, they score, but the referee decides to give them a penalty. I mean, come on! I would have happily conceded a goal rather than let them have a penalty. I mean, yeah, Bates got in the way, but I'd rather them have a goal rather than concede the penalty, because that means you got to go for it again. It's Campbell to take it. He steps up, fires it well out of the reach of Carson, and it is now 1-0. So Notts County actually doing better than what they did in the last game, which was yeah, it wasn't good for them, but it was good for us, but it wasn't good for them. This time it's kind of vice versa. As you can see, just out of the reach of Trevor Carson there, and it is 1-0. Are we able to pick up the 3 points? As you can see, he's very happy with that. Well done, I would be, after scoring a bloody penalty, despite my team also scoring. So yeah, we have a corner. It's whipped in. It's punched away. We get taken down, but Bingham's on hand to fire it into the back of net and to the bottom corner to make it up 2-1. Bingham, you need to, if we get promoted, you're gonna have to score goals like that. But that is a nice finish by good old Bingham. It could have been a penalty had that, if we got away, but it doesn't matter. 2-1 lead over Notts County, and we are rocking and rolling in the league. We are aiming to get that top spot, and I'm hoping we can do it. Banton through and goal. He makes it 3-1 with about 5 minutes to go before half time. And Banton's not getting as many goals as I would like him to for a winger. You know, you look at Alexis Sanchez, you look at Raheem Sterling. You know, they're all wingers. They're all getting goals in real life, but Banton isn't really cutting it for me. I do like him. I think he's great down that left hand side, but you know, he's not scoring many goals. You can see that was his 4th goal, and this I have to show you. How was this not a goal? This is why not the whole ball went over. I was like, no, that should. I reckon if the defender hadn't cleared that, it would have been a goal. And Nicky Featherstone on hand once again, but it shouldn't be credited to him, because you will see in the replays why it should not be a Nicky Featherstone goal. No matter what you say, well, what anyone says, it should not have gone to Nicky Featherstone. I mean, here he is on the ball, cuts inside, takes a shot, takes a massive deflection off the defender, and it goes into the back of the net, well out of the reach of Roy Carroll. But that shouldn't have gone to Nicky Featherstone, I'm afraid, but it did. And unfortunately, they pull one back. Yeah, that's probably the best defending I've ever seen from my team. I mean, hits the crossbar and then no one's marking him. I mean, it's woeful. We don't really concede goals like that, but that is just shocking. We can't be doing that in League One. But here's Bingham. Is he going to make it 5-2? Of course he is. Notts County must really hate us, because we have scored 10 goals in the 2 games that we played against them, and they've only scored 2 goals. So you come to think of it, on aggregate it's 10-2. But poor Notts County, they must really hate playing against us. Conceding 5 against us, that's not good enough for them, especially if they want to get promoted into League One. But that's a nice through ball by Bingham into Bingham, and Bingham don't know how many goals he's got now, but it's quite a few, and that is how the game actually ends. We have beaten Notts County once again, not by the same scoreline as last time, but Bingham, I actually didn't know this, but Bingham actually got a hat-trick in that game. I didn't even know that. How bad is that? But now we are on to our first squad report, because in the next episode it is the transfer window, and if you want to look at any player's stats, then feel free to pause it, because I won't be stopping. JoelGamingYT's actually gone up by 2 to 70, which is not too bad. Michael Wood's doing well. Nicky Featherstone's gone up by 2, which is absolutely brilliant. Bissaka on loan, doing well. He's gone up by 3. Lingdo, I don't think he'll grow because he's 29 years old. Banton doing quite well, has gone up by 2. Bingham has gone up by 3 to 65 rated. Billy Paynton, no movement from him. Olukami's gone up by 3 as well. No movement from a couple of players there. Brad Walker's actually done quite well, he's gone up by 3. Carl Magne up by 2. No movement from Bates. Adam Mado's gone up by 7. I mean, just look at, pause the video and have a look at those stats. Those are insane. Raul Desai up by 3. Oates up by I think that was 1. Fernandez really unhappy. Probably sell him. I can't really sell him because I haven't really got any more right mids. Some other players there. Nelson Andy's gone up by 2, and he's 23 years old. He's doing really well. Not bad for a little centre mid, although I play him at cam. Jake Carroll has gone up by 1, which is not too bad at all. No movement from Bartlett, he's 29 years old, and obviously our guy out on loan, Genuya. But as you can see, we are currently top of the table on goal difference. We've got a better goal difference than Portsmouth, and Notts County are in 3rd. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if so, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here to keep up to date for when I next upload. Leave a comment below and tell me who you think I should sign in the January transfer window, and I'll see you next time. Cheers lads, peace and bye.